Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a minute. It's been kind of crazy around here, but today I am excited. Today we're going to be talking about how to customize your invitations. We're in an age where, people feel like what they see is the only thing that they can get. And that's not necessarily the case. So, what we do is custom invitations. And what that means is we draw inspirations from different things in different places. So, what you see isn't what you get. And we're not limited by what you see on our social media pages or on our website. So those are just things that we've come up with for other people. So I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about how different people have customized their invitation. So let's get into it. First off, I am going to start off with an invitation suite that actually started off from menu cards. So we created these beautiful, beautiful laser cut menu cards for one of our brides. See that? And so our lovely bride came in, saw the menu cards, and really liked the menu card design. But we can't do this as an invitation. It's not going to fit in a standard envelope. You're going to increase postage if you did something this big. And so we weren't trying to do that. What we then ended up doing was we recreated this design and made it to where it would fit standard envelopes. And so this was what her invitation ended up being. See, it's the same exact design. It's just been recreated. And then another thing that she wanted, our lovely bride Marcia wanted to have a pocket. She liked the idea of something, I guess, opening up something. And so she saw another invitation that we had in here that we had designed. And she liked the idea of how this opened up, but not necessarily the laser cut pocket. And so we created a gatefold pocket for her, like this, with a solid pocket, and then her invitation fit in it. And the monogram is on the front. So you see how we were able to go through different inspiration to create something for her. This is how the custom invitation process is. And it's exciting, right? Because I love creating stuff. I love the idea of, creating something from nothing, really. And I know a lot of brides are not so visual, and, custom invitations, I have to say, is not for everybody. There's some brides or clients that are so visual. If they don't see it, they cannot visualize it. So in those instances, I wouldn't recommend custom invitations, because I promise you, such clients will be frustrated. But if you want something totally unique and that's more reflective of you and your style, then, custom might be the way to go, right? Also, one thing to keep in mind is what you see on our Instagram page, Facebook, website, Pinterest, colors, all those things can change. They're not as is, That's the beauty, right? So that was, Marcia's invitation. And then we had another bride, our lovely bride, Kiara. Kiara liked Marcia's invitation, but she didn't like the idea that, there are two flaps with their initials on it. Everyone's different, right? And so she wanted to have her front be different. And so we created this stunning monogram design. And, this monogram design actually played throughout her wedding. Was on the cake, was on the dance floor. That's the beauty. And so see how it's pretty much the same on the inside as Marcia's. Obviously, different colors, right? And then she got to pick the front that she wanted. I actually love this invitation so much. I love all the invitations that we make, but I like that one. So that was that one. Then we have another suite in here. So this one, I actually particularly like it because it's so simple, and I feel like I'm so simple as well. You have this pretty die cut, anything that's a shape. Well, if you've seen my previous video, laser cut versus die cutting, you know what this is. So this is a die cut invitation, and then we just did a solid belly band with the monogram printed on it. See? And then we had another client that liked this invitation, but didn't particularly want the solid belly band. So same idea of a die cut, but this time doing a laser cut belly band, right? Those are ways that you could customize your invitation. And then actually this invitation suite as well, this is done in foil print. See the metallic? And then we had another bride, Judy, decide that she didn't want to go with foil, and we went with thermography. Thermography is a raised print process. That is actually our standard print process. I have a video. I had actually shot a video about the different print processes, but I haven't posted that yet. But this is thermography, so this is more cost effective than foil. But you see, it's the exact same invitation style, but different print processes. So I say this to say, when you're talking to a stationer like myself, it is important for you to have an idea of how much you don't want to go over, or how much you want to spend on your invitations. Because if you're reasonable, there's so many different things that we can suggest or recommend and say, well, let's do this, let's do that, and to help you get what you want, but also stay within your budget. So that was that one. And then our lovely black Maureen got married last weekend. Woohoo! And so Maureen went with a die cut as well, but we didn't have a belly band on it, or laser cut band, or any kind of bands on it. But I love this invitation. It's just a nice black, and look at that rose gold foil on it. And all of this, it just went in an envelope, like so. This is just so pretty to me. I don't know. Again, everybody has their own style, so I really love this. And you have the nice envelope that went with it. So I love that. Those are, some of the ways that you can customize your invitations. I also have another invitation suite here. This was for one of our beautiful brides, Melissa. And see how that's a gatefold pocket. Opens up that way. And then we had another couple, Tamar and Charlotte, wanted to incorporate velvet. So they liked this style, but wanted it to be velvet. Well, why not? Well, you can do it. And so we created this invitation suite. Same exact style, but this is a velvet invitation suite. See, the insides are pretty much the same. But it is velvet. And that's the beauty, because you're not stuck in a box. We don't put you in a box. Yeah. There's a plethora of options. There's so many things that we can do these days with stationery. And so, it's important to talk to your stationer about how you can customize your invitations if you can. But we over here, we love customizing. Send inspirations of things that you like. So that way, that's really the only way we can get into, your mind, your vision, or the style that you're trying to go with for your stationery, for your event stationery. And so there's so many different ways you can customize stuff. Lastly, I'm going to show you this one. This is an acrylic suite. And so we do a lot of acrylic invitations. You can actually just send these acrylic, just like we did for our beautiful bride, Danielle. And those went in envelopes. You can do that. Or if you wanted to do like our bride, Dawn, Dawn decided to send hers, add a pocket to hers. So we ended up sending these in a laser cut pocket like so. It's all a matter of personal preference. Of course, if you did this, you're not having that additional cost of the laser cut pocket. Well, you can if that's within the budget, and so that those went in another envelope for mailing. So you have so many different options. So it's important when you're trying to customize your invitations to when you're looking at invitations, you know, it's not what you see isn't what you get, and there is the possibilities are endless with invitations. There are also so many invitation styles that we do. Some of we can't really post everything on social media or even on the website, but that just gives you an idea of, you know, what we can do, or the style of invitations or the styles of invitations that we've done for other people in the past. So, you know, again, keep in mind, we only show just a few things on social media. On our website, we can only show so much, but there is a plethora of options. The possibilities are endless. So, you know, if you're going to go the custom route, keep an open mind, have a reasonable budget, and talk to a stationer and let us know what your style is. And then we can come up with a nice design, figure out how we can customize stuff and make it your own. I hope this was a helpful video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I will try my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and watch out for my next video.